I don't... Since the Xianzhou is... Yes, therefore, that's why he asked. Now that we've figured...
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion.
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intent?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain.
Wasn't that my...
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great...
Why don't you retire early?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general...
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xianzhou. You were on that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't...
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll...
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become Sword Champion, you shouldn't be running around brandished.
You think I'd lose to...
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing, I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Big...
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. Not at all.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already. Oh, what? But we've done a whole day's work. What's the sun playing? Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that eventually she became the head of the... In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get...
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and But as cunning as she is...
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Don't let her words disturb. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same. But for the craftsmen of the artisanship the general sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facility. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Let's take advantage of the rest.
Oh, let's let the... More importantly...
You've been standing here for half an hour. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Luofu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, If he's on the ship, then Welt March and her... Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to the...
I can't leave...
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. Try not to dwell on it, Dan Heng. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom Pom and I are more than capable of looking after. If there's something you've got to do it now. Better than regretting it. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Can't send the message out. The network is down. But some functions still work? Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Too late to repent. I've no interest.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
You're not going anywhere. Take this, Rise Venus!
No interest in conflict.
Want to see what I can do?
You're hurt.
It's okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully. The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Dodge this! Take this, Rise Venus!
Eternal the dead return!
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just I did tell you to let.
Forgive me, miss, but you were
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. In this area, that was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Huh. Okay, cure.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all...
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. You're pretty quiet.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starsgift Haven. If your friends made it out, then...
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Locha! Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will get... Oh, one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent.
Long-range communication technology is still improving.
Doesn't seem like it.
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult.
When it first opened, the Petrichor Inn had another name.
Oh, you've arrived. No, Stargazer Navalia is governed by the... Just like at Cloudford, with...
So we...
wouldn't say you're in. Shall we, my Ben? Now, what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure.
Aw, he's so cute! I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we—
Yes and no. This is Geeting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to be it tracks or scent. As long as he uncovers a trace, all we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to tell Geeting to follow the scent.
Oh, how nice.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting-Yoon, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide-and-seek with us while Kafka's still at large? The traces. Got it. That's—
Using the
Or we—
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
Quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. Best choice for galactic commerce.
Miss Ting-Yoon must have left us these clues, right?
Geeting should be able to pick up her traces now.
You found me! If you pick up traces of Kafka... Who'd have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. The Lafu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also— Of course, the silver lining is I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
You don't seem to worry too much about—
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting, benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can— Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara struck like you did. We Foxian. Besides, the Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. I was never much of a fighter, and
I'll definitely be putting in a few—
Understood. We won't put you out of— When we run into Kafka, we'll do—
Before Geeting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
Sometimes you gotta do things yourself.
Shards?
It must have been
You won't get away.
One step closer to the stars.
Look, Geeting found it.
Let me see.
Why?
It seems like Kafka.
Geeting smells something.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. One step closer to the
Geeting smells something. What's this?
It looks.
Is that a small? She's clearly.
We should have enough clues here to get Geeting on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the set.
You won't get away.
We should have enough clues here to get Geeting on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicions.
She sure did put a lot of work into making us run around.
Don't forget. Let's go, Benefact.
Lend me your strength.
Time to twirl!
Nap time.
Lend me your strength.
Time to twirl!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
A delicate operation.
This lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Time to twirl!
Lend me your strength.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
We shall take back what we lost.
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka!
These cloud knights aren't Mara struck. What did.
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
March, not so fast!
I'm okay.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl! Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Hey! Time to twirl!
One step closer to the stars.
So close and yet so far. You'll have.
There's no way through here.
Don't worry about locked doors.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. One step closer to the stars.
Welcome, Astral Expressors.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The stealth...
best future? Best for who?
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best.
We're taking you to see the General of the Law Fu.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Ready? How does that feel? See you later.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Time for a shot.
Zoning out.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Not too fast.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
You won't get away.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
That's better. Your assistance is time something for
You've got a lot of nerve.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
I have something for naughty child. Nap time.
Feeling a little dizzy? Barely felt it. See you later.
You'll pay for this. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Time for an overhaul.
Time for a shot.
Not so fast.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
I'm okay. This battle.
I have something for
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia. Fishrin, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such— What the actual heck?
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest—
Inessential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Did the General just—
Understood. However, the General
Oh? That guy. Can I go—
We won't make things any more complicated than they need.
Very well. Urgency can't we do the questioning? While I am here, the time has arrived.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
Why did you bring us here? Does this—
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our— Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Martian water trigrams. I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. That's been out of fashion for hundreds of I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis.
It's true. The divination can.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. You really are enthusiastic. You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means. The nature of which is confidential and cannot be. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Okay. We trust you. I think I offended some. You
Don't take it to heart, March.
really?
Okay, enough chit-chat.